on Sunday. The team that got beat down by the Denver Broncos on Sunday. That is the Atlanta Falcons. 38-6 beat down and giving you a 2-game losing streak. The Falcons dropped yet another game that they should have won. Let's just be honest. They should have went into Denver and they should have beat the Denver Broncos. They moved to 6-5 on the season, but they're still on top of the NFC South. So, guys, the question is, fact or crap, are the Falcons the most overhyped team in the NFL? The Falcons have played 4 playoff teams so far this season. They have lost to the Chiefs, they lost to the Broncos, and they lost to the Steelers. They did get a 1-point win over the best team in the NFL and the Philadelphia Eagles back in week 2. They just have one double-digit win this season over the Carolina Panthers. The rest of the wins, 1 point over the Eagles, 2 points over the Saints, 6 points versus the Bucs, 6 points over the Bucs again, and 6 points versus the Dallas Cowboys. When you look at the playoff potential, they have a 73% chance to make the playoffs as a division winner. And their upcoming games, they will be battle tested. They do play 3 more playoff teams in the Chargers, Vikings, and Commanders. But they also play the Raiders, Giants, and Panthers, 3 of their last 4. So, guys, is it fact or is it crap? Are the Falcons the most overrated team, the overhyped team in the NFL? That's got to be a fact. That has got to be a fact. The fact are the Falcons are proving week after week that they play up and they play down to their competition. At some point, this is going to bite them in the butt. If they make the playoffs, it is going to come back and bite them in the butt. If the playoffs were to start today, they would play the Vikings in the wild card round as a 4 or 5 seed. I don't have faith that they would come out with that they would come on top versus the win versus the Minnesota Vikings. I don't think so. And to even be more realistic, looking down the road, I think the Commanders will ultimately be the 5th seed in the NFC playoff picture. And with that being said, they don't have a chance versus the Commanders. The bright side for the Falcons, though, is they do play the Vikings and Commanders coming up in this season. But right now, the Falcons are the most overhyped, overrated team in the NFL. Right now, people need to jump off this Falcons train ASAP because they're not very good. Kirk Cousins had a couple good games, a couple 500 games on primetime TV. People on his nuts, hanging from him. But when you're 1-3 versus playoff teams so far this season and going to potentially be 1-6 after it's all said and done, slow it down, baby. The Buccaneers might even come back and take the division, and you can even not even be making the playoffs. So, guys, fact or crap, are the Falcons the most overhyped team in the NFL? And James says, overfight? Yep. Yep. From the old Storage Wars. Yep. I love that show. Laura says, Cousin isn't my guy, but I feel your pain. I lost that 1-2 yesterday. Cousins is your guy, Laura. Let's just be honest. Cousins is your guy. Chedrick Webb is in the chat. Says, Minnesota will get the number 2 seed. The Vikings